This is for Year 12 Specialists. It's Kilbaha multiple choice number 5 out of 2016. Okay, so I've got to set up a differential equation and then find an antiderivative to represent the time. Okay, so I've got a conical flask and its vertex is downward, so there's my vertex downward. It has a height which is double its radius, so if this is the radius and this is the height, so the height is equal to 2 times the radius, or the radius is equal to h on 2. So the volume of this flask will be 1/3 pi r squared h, which will be 1/3 pi times h on 2 squared h, which is 1 on 12 pi h cubed. And I think I'll be taking a derivative, so I'll do that now. dv dh equals 3, so 1 on 4 pi h squared. Okay. What else do I know? The tank has a hole in it, and it's escaping at a rate of c root h meters cubed per minute, and it's going in at a rate of q cubic meters per minute. Therefore, dv dt will equal the rate going in, which is q, minus the rate going out, which is c square root of h. And I want to know the time taken for the tank to empty. Therefore, if I could do, this is t equals, so I want dh dt, that's going to equal dh dv times dv dt, and that's going to equal dh dv is this, so that's going, so dh dv will equal 4 on top of pi h squared, so 4 on top of pi h squared times dv dt is q minus c square root of h, so that dt dh should equal pi h squared on top of 4 q minus c square root of h, which means that t will equal the integral, and I'm going to go from HO to 0 because I started with HO amount of water and I finish with no water, and how long will that take is what the question asks. So I've got pi h squared on top of 4 q minus c square root of h dh. So I don't like that one, because the h, I've got to have the 4 on the bottom. So I like this one, or I like this one. So it's A or B. Now, this one, they both go from 0 to h. However, this goes from HO to 0. So I need to, if I'm going to change from HO to 0, I need to put a negative, or turn that to positive and turn that to negative, which is what's happened in A. So A is the right answer, because for c root h minus q, that was my negative that turned my terminals around and go from 0 to HO. So A is the right answer.